Hi guys, welcome back to Lindy Lou Productions. I did get a lot of interest in my Q&A, so I thought that I would collect all of the questions that I got. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm looking at my laptop. So I thought I would film that today for you. I did get a new haircut, so my hair is like super blonde at the moment, like a little bit more than what I thought, but it kind of washes me out. But anyway, it's better than what I had, so I guess that's good. So I'll just start with the first question, which was from Hot Mess Express. And she asked, what made you want to start YouTube? So I just started watching it, watching different people vlog, and I mainly started watching horse channels, and then I started watching kind of like a couple beauty bloggers and stuff. Then actually YouTube and watching animal YouTubers, like people that had bunnies and guinea pigs, was actually what got me started in bunnies and guinea pigs. I started watching the videos and realized, like, oh my gosh, I think I actually really like these animals. I kind of always knew I did, but never did anything about it. So yeah, I just kind of enjoyed watching other people and just felt like I had a lot of my own animals to share with everybody and just thought I would give it a try, and so I did. The next question that she has is, what breed did you first get? My first bunnies I got about 3.5 years ago, and they were just pets. I didn't buy them with the intentions of showing or breeding because they were just kind of mixes. I think they're like a Harlequin Flemish Giant cross of some kind. And so they were just pets. That was all their intention ever was just to have as a pet. But my first bunnies that I got to breed were Netherland Dwarfs. If you look back on my channel, I'm trying to think, I think it was like 2 years ago now, I got a breeding trio of Netherland Dwarfs. Next question she has is, how many bunnies do you have right now? And I currently have, I just had to sit here and count in my head, like go through my rabbitry in my head, but I currently have 42 rabbits, and that doesn't include all of the litters that are coming, and babies that I may keep from those litters. And then I do have a new breed coming in about a week and a half too, so that doesn't include, so I actually guess I could include those because they are paid for, so that would make it 48 bunnies total. Okay, and the next question or questions were from 3 Hops Rabbitry on YouTube, and her first question was, what got you interested in breeding? I'm not really sure. I can't really remember. I guess I just fell in love with bunnies, and I got my original ones, and I just had a couple friends that bred bunnies and showed them, and I went to a show and watched kind of how it went and what people did, and I found another 2 or 3 different YouTube channels that were primarily rabbit breeders, and there again I just fell in love with it. I just thought that it was something that would interest me, and so I thought I would give it a try, and then I've totally, taken off with it. Her next question was, have you ever felt frustrated and wanted to stop breeding? And the answer to that is yes, definitely so. This past fall, late summer, fall, I just could not get anything pregnant. I was not having any luck. And if I did get anything pregnant, all of the babies would die. Something weird would happen that all the babies would die. I just wasn't having any luck, and it was really, really frustrating me, and I felt like whenever I did get babies that lived, they just weren't really the quality that I was aiming for, even though I felt like I did a good job in picking quality parents. So I just felt like I still had a lot to learn, and I was getting overwhelmed, and so I just really, really took the rest of the winter and stuff to really do my research. I got a Standard of Perfection book to learn like what I should be looking for in each breed that I have. And then I just kind of got my confidence. I went to a couple more shows. I've had a couple more litters since then and stuff, and so we're good now. But yes, I have second guessed that. The next question is from Carissa Lomas, and she asked, what's your favorite and least favorite thing about raising rabbits? My favorite thing is probably just like being around them And watching them, I find them extremely interesting just to watch. Like, it sounds stupid, but like just to watch them in their cage or like in the pen outside. Like, I just love watching them interact with each other. I love raising the babies and watching them grow and progress. And I absolutely love going to shows and competing my rabbits, watching other people, watching my friends succeed. I also just enjoy just like the daily kind of monotonous taking care of them. I look forward to going out and giving them all their pellets and their hay and their water and petting everybody. I just really enjoy that part of it, but I also enjoy that part of it with horses as well. So I just enjoy taking care of animals, period. But my least favorite part, I do have to say, is two things. First is cleaning their poop. I mean, who wants to really clean poop and dump trays and everything? So that can kind of get like kind of annoying, I guess, but it's just a part of it, so I deal with it. And then the second thing really would be losing babies. That can get frustrating because you know that you had a live quality baby in front of you, and then 2-3 days later or whatever happens, when it's not there, that can get frustrating. Okay, the next questions are from Mystic Mountain, and her first one was, what is your favorite rabbit breed? And that is like a huge one. Like, I don't know, because I breed so many, so it's kind of a hard one, but I would probably have to say, just based off of the looks and their personalities, would be the Creme d'Argents. They are just a beautiful color, and they are so sweet. At least mine are. They're like ridiculously sweet. And then second to that would probably be the Mini Lops. Kind of the same reasons. I just like the look of them, and they're very, very sweet. All of mine that I've ever had are very sweet and very friendly. Her second questions, I already answered. How many rabbits do you have so far? I have 48. And then, what are some tips you would give to a person trying to start a rabbitry? Well, I would say definitely do your research per the breed or breeds that you want to raise. So know your standard of perfection, or your SOP, which is what it's referred to mostly. Know your standard of perfection per the breeds that you would like to raise. And find quality rabbits. Don't just go and buy the first $20 rabbit that you see of that breed. Make sure that you find a good breeder. Talk to breeders of that breed and find out, what to look for, what not to look for, and definitely, save money to get cages and make a right setup. You always want proper ventilation. You always want to keep things clean. Yeah, so just basically save your money because you're going to need it for quality bunnies and to have a nice setup. The next questions are from Kira Martin, and her first question was, what was your favorite bunny show ever? I would have to say that my favorite bunny show was the first one that I went to this year with my sister and my niece, and I took all of my new breeds, so I took my Creme d'Argents, my Champagne d'Argents, my Argent Bruns, and my Silver Fox. And then I did actually take a couple Mini Lops, I think, too. So it was kind of chaotic. I was kind of running all over the place with a bunch of different breeds, but my sister was there to help me. And then my sister and her husband and my niece, they love Flemish Giants. So I hooked them up with a breeder that was bringing one there, that they ended up buying for St. Patrick's Day for my niece, and she's going to start showing it at some shows as well. So that was a cool one to watch her kind of get the rabbit of her dreams, if you will, and she loves that thing, so that was cool. And then her last question was, what's your favorite variety? I would have to say, out of all the colors that you can get for any of the breeds that I raise, I love anything like chocolate based. Broken chocolate, chocolate magpie, chocolate magpie, harlequin, the Bruns, anything chocolate based is my favorite. Okay, the next questions were from Hayden Collum Jones. And her first question was, how old were you when you got your first rabbit? So I was 27. I don't know why I waited that long to get them. It still baffles me. Who knows? Strange. She said, what happened to your other cat, or Coco? Her and Stickers were actually like really, really fighting. Even though they were mother and daughter, for some reason they were just really fighting and they didn't get along. I gave her to one of my friends who has a farm and horses and stuff. So she has her and she updates me on her all the time. She loves her. She said she like came out of her shell and is super friendly now. And she's actually just had 7 kittens. She was pregnant too. So she's going to get her spayed, but she had 7 kittens too. So her and Stickers must have gotten pregnant literally like right around the same time by the same male. But anyway, and she said, "How is Hermione?" I made a video about it, but for those that didn't watch, Hermione, there again, was not working with my son. It was not a good mixture. A puppy and a 3-year-old just wasn't working. They both were constantly frustrated. So my sister actually fell in love with her, and she has her now. So my sister has Hermione. They have given her a wonderful home. She is so spoiled there, so that worked out great. And she said, "What are your plans for the future with rabbits, etc.?" So that is kind of a loaded question because I have a lot of plans. I think I've kind of explained some of them in some of my videos. But I do, like I said, want to start 2 different breeds with rabbits that I already have. So if you cross a Creme d'Argent and a Champagne d'Argent, you get a St. Hubert Argent, which is kind of like a new up-and-coming breed that I want to be a part of because I think they're beautiful, and I love anything Argent. I just think they're beautiful. They're, like, just great rabbits. So I do want to be up-and-coming and start in them, potentially get them, like, in the showing world and all that. Then the next one would be to cross Champagne d'Argent with an Argent Brune, and that would be an Argent Noir. Same thing, new breed, kind of up and coming, not very many people doing it. I would love to start doing it. So those are my 2 projects with that. But that's going to take some time because I do need to get a doe out of the does that I already have and then use that doe. So I have to wait until I get some litters to pick from. My next project is going to be, I have Magpie and Japanese Harlequins coming the end of this month on the 26th of April, I believe. So like in another week and a half, I will be getting a trio of Harlequin Magpies and then a trio of Harlequin Japanese Harlequins. So I'm really excited about those as well because they are hard to find. And really my main goal with any of these breeds that I'm doing, like all of the breeds pretty much, like my newer ones, they're all ones that aren't very common. They're actually fairly rare, and I just kind of want to get them out there more and get them kind of noticed and heard about more and shown and kind of be like the starter person, especially in my area for that breed. I just think that's so cool. I cannot wait to do that. I think that's exciting. And yeah, to just get a lot of babies on the ground and show them and just kind of get my name out there. I really want to get into showing. And then with horses, right now, I just want to grow my lesson program, which is taking off at the barn that I started at. I just really want to grow that. We're going to be doing some horse camps for the kids this summer and really getting my name out there with that more, and just ride Lindy and teach my 3-year-old how to really ride and work with a horse. He's starting to show a lot of interest in it. So those are kind of my main goals. Alrighty guys, so that was actually the last question. I appreciate all of the questions that you sent, and I'm really getting excited because I feel like I'm really starting to get a lot more interaction and feedback on my channel, which is what I wanted. I just love to know that you guys enjoy my videos and that if I can help somebody and give them advice and kind of show them what I'm doing, you know, give them some ideas, that's my main goal, and that is exciting to me. So I just hope that we can grow and keep our little Lindy Lou Productions community going from here. So if you have any more questions, don't be afraid to put them down below. Any comments, whatever you guys have. Be watching out for some litters. I have some does making some nests actually as we speak. When I came in the house, there was like 3 does out there making nests. So crossing fingers. And hopefully Stickers has her kittens soon. So those are definitely more than likely going to be my next videos, is kitties and baby bunnies. So stick around and I will see you then. Bye guys.